So when a retired general invites you to go somewhere, you go. So we're going back to Vegas. I love Vegas. And we're here to go and experience Prairie Fire, Nevada. Our first stop was the Silverton Hotel, which is part of the concierge experience at Prairie Fire, Nevada. That's where you'll be lodged at. It's a nice place. Good customer service, clean rooms, nice little casino downstairs. And this amenity that I've never personally seen.
I got a whole mermaid in here.
Mermaids in a giant tank full of exotic fish.
The first thing I see when we walk in is just a mermaid, a actual mermaid swimming in the tank.
Look, you couldn't get me in there with a whole scuba suit.
Who and why and where, what, whatever, dope.
This is nice. I like the vibe.
I wanted to jump in the tank myself. Me and John were taking bets if I'd be able to get into the tank.
He still has time for the mermaid swim.
Come to find out, you actually do have mermaid experiences at Silverton. Make sure you check it out. Do I get a fin or a trident? Might have to jump in.
Man, look, I'm gonna tell Prairie Fire we lost our action cam guy.
I drowned because he
drowned. They provide a Sprinter van that actually takes you from the hotel to the Prairie Fire, Nevada property.
How are you?
John, nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you, man.
Last time we were here, we did get to visit Prairie Fire, but being able to get back on ground, integrate with the team, I was really looking forward to it. So we depart to Silverton. We're heading out to Prairie Fire. It's about an hour drive out to Prairie Fire.
I was able to sit back in the comfort of a Sprinter van and take some calls, answer some emails, all while taking in the view.
The views are just absolutely beautiful. We did stop on the side at a rest stop just to take a little breather, take in all the sights.
You're driving between all these canyons and you see all of this massive desert terrain, so why not take it in a little bit?
The mountaintops, the reds, the hues of orange, everything along those lines, it was just a sight to see.
We're in Red Rock, Nevada, heading out to Prairie Fire. Sometimes you gotta stop and take in the scenery. Breathe the mountain air. Enjoy the blue sky. Before we go shoot some up. All right, so we're pulling up to the Prairie Fire property, and at the forefront of the Prairie Fire experience is some of the nation's top retired brass. You wanna get shit done fast and right, you bring in a bunch of retired colonels and generals.
Good morning. What's up, brother? How are you? Like you got war paints on. I like it.
Awesome. Morning. And leading the way for our specific experience is none other than the Chief Communications Officer and retired Colonel Sonny Leggett, as well as the CEO himself, retired General Mark O'Neill.
Okay. We're putting you to the task, man. All right, let's see what you got.
Let's do it, man. I dry fired last night, by the way.
Awesome. I feel like I'm going to Jurassic Park. But we got guns, so I'm ready for Jurassic Park. To Slinger Canyon!
Just traversing the massive property and the side-by-sides with Sonny was really cool.
So 550 acres.
I think one of the key differentiators of Prairie Fire right out of the gate, as soon as you pull up, is the massive scale.
To the average civilian, this is like a vacation, man. This is a whole vacation.
Whether it's the shotgun bays or the different canyons where they have their courses of fire or even the mile shoot, it's a toy store for me.
Yeah, you don't get this in metropolitan areas or suburbia.
Beautiful place to just come and run special operations, inspired challenges.
Everything at Prairie Fire is special operations inspired. Got a little bit of nervous excitement here. Where'd that come from?
That's good.
These courses are gonna be challenging, they're going to require stamina, and they're going to require, you know, a pretty good level of proficiency if you want to achieve a good time or a good score.
All right.
You know me, I'm always going for the top score or the top time. So I'm really excited. Gunslinger Canyon 1, here we come.
Well, welcome to Gunslinger Canyon. It's definitely a phenomenal run and gun shooting event.
Gunslinger Canyon 1 is, I want to say, a couple hundred yards of winding canyon, and every 30 yards or so you have a target array that you need to engage. 2 with pistol and then 2 with the JP5 PCCs.
Staccatos on stations 1 and stations 2. Station 3 and 4 will be the JP Enterprises, JP5.
That JP5, oh my God. Amazing. JP, holla at me. JP Industries, I need the JP5.
Yeah, do you want me to go ahead and belt up now?
You can run this in teams or you can run it individually. On the team side, guess who's running it with us? General O'Neill. That's gonna be cool. Let's see how that turns out.
Shooter ready, stand by.
I did not know that first target array was like 30 yards away. Like from a cold start, that was pretty interesting.
Running hundreds of yards while engaging multiple steel targets against multiple platforms. You're shooting both pistol and you're shooting PCC. It's amazing. It was an amazing experience.
Pistol arrays were cool, JP5 arrays up in the canyons. These targets are pushed back high up in the canyons, so you're taking some pretty gnarly shots. And it's a lot of targets to engage. So that was really fun.
.72-86.
I would do it over and over and over again, no matter how sweaty and tired I was in the middle of the Nevada desert. It was honestly an experience.
You showed your PCC skills, boy! What you just witnessed was hall-assery. We call that hall-assery.
Mark is such a humble human being, first and foremost. And that humble demeanor and that cool, calm, and collective nature of his, I just didn't expect to see what I saw when we took off on that first run. All right, so this man runs like an NFL linebacker, okay? Unbelievable. He said he had like knee wraps on. He had bionic knees, if you ask me.
He will run circles around you and shoot circles around you as well.
That man was moving through that canyon. Unbelievable.
Bruh, you got wheels. Holy smokes.
We got done with the team stuff, so now it's time to run them individually, and guess what? I saw a top score there that I had to chase. I think it was like 59 seconds or something. So let's see how that works out on an individual run, trying to beat the top score.
Stand by.
Let's go.
5903.
Man, that was dope. That was dope. That got my blood pumping, and I came in 2 seconds short of beating the top score.
59 something. 34 shots.
I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna try to obliterate it. I'm gonna try to shave like a whole 5 seconds off of my time at that point because it's attainable, it's doable, and I'm ready for it. Let's go. So that was fun, but now we're going over to GS2, Gunslinger Canyon 2, and it's set up a little different.
We are in an outdoor environment. Hazards are all around us. Please watch your step.
The terrain is way more unknown distance with the targets, and the targets are kind of tucked away behind natural cover.
Shot, single shot. Safety it, holster it. We'll give the cue to move on down to blue.
You have stairs, you have deep sand trails. It's very interesting the way that they set up Gunslinger Canyon 2.
If we do it as as teammates, as
we're gonna- okay.
two-man
Okay,
teams.
okay.
Then we come
Holster
out of the
up.
holster, do our stuff, holster
back
back in, we go.
So again, we're gonna run into teams. Let's see if we got the stamina.
Bye.
When I found out there was both GS1 and GS2, my first thought was that, you know, it was just gonna be either more targets or a longer course, but they were really different completely in the way that you have to think about engaging the targets, in the way that you have to traverse the terrain, and obviously when you're running in teams versus running in solo. We didn't even run GS2 solo because I don't know if that's just more team oriented or if we were just actually tired and we just wanted to get out of there. Yo!
Yes! Woo! That's what I'm talking about.
Hanging out with Sonny and General O'Neill is just such a cool thing because, you know, again, these guys are national heroes in their own right, and they're also the leaders of this amazing company, and they're running guns with us side by side. They're jamming mags side by side with us. And they're pushing themselves and they're pushing us, and that's just an awesome feeling. And then the cadre of instructors that they have there, they take things so seriously. And they're running behind us with shot timers. I know these guys are tired.
Whew. 131.
God damn it!
GS1 and GS2, they're both their own unique experiences. And they said there's a GS3 coming and maybe even a GS4. So that's gonna be very interesting to see how different those two courses are gonna be from the two that we got to run while we were here. We're heading over to what they call the C range. You're shooting steel targets, and I'm talking about a lot of steel targets.
We have 168 plates on our plate rack system.
All reactive steel, from plate racks to large pepper poppers to small pepper poppers. I've never even seen a pepper popper that looks like a popsicle stick. That's crazy. Doing some static shooting is gonna be fun, but it's also gonna be competitive.
This is interesting, coming off the heels of our head-to-head tournament, so I'm already kind of still in that mindset, so let's see if it's gonna pay off.
Here we go again.
And bye.
Shooting head-to-head against somebody, it's a different type of competition. You step on a lever and all of the reactive steel resets without you having to go out into the range and pull them up yourself.
You guys got all the toys. All right, David, you gotta run this. You're gonna love it, man. See, that's a robot right there. He's not even a real person. He's a robot. The hype is real, Ben. With the Glock too. With the Glock. So it's the shooter, not the gun. It's like you're very methodical. So you don't really overrush. You just get it out there and everything just happens.
Part of the training philosophy here at Prairie Fire is that we always follow a process to set ourselves up for success, especially if we have the time and the opportunity. So I always follow that process the best I can in order to set myself up for success. Does that make sense?
I could tell. Yeah. I could tell. That's all right. Good shooting, man. God damn.
I got
We coming back. We coming back.
Sounds good.
We coming back. I don't take losses lightly.
All of this was trying to go faster, shoot faster, be quicker. And then they bring us to the facade wall. They did that on purpose.
The design behind these was all about guaranteeing those special operators or there's hostage rescue teams to guarantee their hits, be able to control their mind and be able to smooth press those triggers, right?
There's colors and there's numbers, and you have to know what colors and numbers to shoot from the opening, the crevice, the window, the door, whatever the facade has.
18 white.
18 white, got it.
You have to have somebody calling it for you. So you have a caller and a shooter.
10 green, 5 white, 3 yellow, 2 green.
If you hit white that's in front of that, at that point, at our high level teams that come out and do this, you're done, you're over with.
You are still going for speed, but the accuracy component is dialed up to the max.
How fast can you identify the targets? That's what it, honestly, I feel like that's what it comes down to.
It's all about throttling because some of those shots are tight. So you have to be paying attention, you have to take in information, you have to process that information, and then you have to take your shot. So it's a totally different process than what we've done all day. Interesting. Let's see how that goes.
And what I need to do is see if I can, see how I can bend down right here.
Perfect.
Me and John did this as another team event, and just one calling out the shots for him, as well as him calling out the shots for me.
Is the shooter ready?
Yep.
Spotter ready.
Yep.
Stand by.
Purple 1, 3 yellow.
Codename Couples Therapy.
3 blue to the right, 3 blue.
Hold on. You really put truth behind the name, because what happens is I start to see where my mistakes are.
9 white. 9 to right. Right, far right.
Or he starts to see, okay, maybe I should have dialed that back.
White, 28 middle white, 3 yellow after, 3 yellow, 3 to the left.
It's just a different experience that is really hard to find words for.
You gotta help me with left, right, like
I said 3 blue, but I said middle at the same time, and that f***ed you up.
Yeah, man.
Now we're at Soul Crusher. They've been mentioning Soul Crusher all day. Wait till you get to Soul Crusher. I didn't know if I was actually buying into it until I understood what it was all about.
If you miss your target, that's it. If you hit the wrong target, that's it.
Soul Crusher is an absolutely purpose-driven course of fire, and the purpose being accountability for every round that exits the barrel of your pistol. You look up at the whiteboard and it tells you shoot white, blue, red, 2, 5, or something like that, and then now you have to engage those targets specifically from that window.
Today, for this, we'll take them in the order. We'll allow the misses, but if you hit the wrong target, we'll cease it there and then let somebody else have a turn to step in.
The rules state that you're not supposed to miss. Now, for us, so we can get the full experience of it and really kind of enjoy ourselves, they're allowing misses. However, if you hit the wrong target, you are done.
Shooter ready. Purple.
They name it Soul Crusher, it earns every bit of it.
See, if you got a sliver of a target, you want to kind of shoot off the target and work your way in, because if you hit the target in front of it that you're not supposed to hit, you're done. So we try to game it that way.
Hey!
And I just think it's one of those things where it's like compounding mental fatigue.
Hey, good shot.
Soul Crusher really got me to the point where I honestly felt inadequate as a shooter.
Oh.
I'm gonna rename that course the Demoralizer.
Well done, getting to this point.
Yeah, man.
Still sad. It's never good enough for us.
It's called Soul Crusher. It's called Soul Crusher. That thing over there was different. This is even more different. But the fact that it's about not missing, let's just focus on that.
Yep.
Let's just focus on
Hit the
that.
wrong target.
There are certain shots where you have to thread a needle. I'm talking about you got a sliver of this steel target that you have to hit. By the time I got to that last window, I was so ready to be done, and I knew I was almost done.
Ceasefire. Watch your muzzle.
And then I messed it up.
I don't even know how I pulled that shot. I don't even know how. You saw me look twice.
I know.
Changes your mindset on what a clean run is. Changes your mindset, man. Well done, guys. Well done.
Awesome.
So now I have to come back to Prairie Fire to try it again. Go figure. right, guys, action-packed day so far, but we're not done yet. We're waiting for nightfall because the next event is Neon Nights at Prairie Fire.
Oh, wow. Jay, what's going on? What's this on your shoulder,
Hey,
man?
buddy, how you doing?
Neon Nights is sporting clays, shotgun clays.
Oh, yes, can I have that?
But the whole entire area is neon, backlit, blacklit. Everything is glowing. And it's like shooting those clays turn into fireworks. You feel like you're on another planet.
I truthfully felt like I was in just Avatar. Just the array of just clay just flying everywhere under the perfect amount of lighting just to illuminate it against the night sky.
I actually never shot a shotgun, and for that to be my first time was a very cool and memorable experience.
Let's go home.
Pure entertainment, and we just got to let loose, over under, shotgun clays, glow in the dark. What a way to end the day. All right, guys, so now it's day 2. We're heading back over to Prairie Fire, and guess who decided to join us today? Mr. CNN himself.
Well, I don't mind being chauffeured, but that's it. Yeah, I don't mind either. Been chauffeured all day yesterday.
It's an interesting, like, weather experience we're having on day 2. It's overcast, kind of severe overcast. Troubling and worrying overcast, in my opinion. And I told Shermichael he brought that weather with him because it definitely wasn't here yesterday. You would think we did all the amenities yesterday, but we didn't. We still have the 1 mile shot to do. I mean, think about it, guys. You're gonna shoot a rifle at a target that's 1 mile away.
Follow that reticle, stay on it, because you guys will be looking for that green indicator when you make that first round hit at 1 mile.
You can't find that hardly anywhere in America. There's only a few places that you can go to do that and experience that with professionals that can walk you through that process and make it a successful experience for you on your first time. And Prairie Fire is one of those places.
Right behind the eye.
I gotta be honest, in comparison to running the pistols, the 1 mile shot is just it's a whole different experience. So that way it just literally comes straight back.
That's correct.
Yes. Yeah. All right.
Long range shooting, it requires a level of acumen and experience in order to be really effective.
Oh, we're right there. We're walking it in. We're right there. Okay.
Just a different experience because it requires patience, it requires math.
Half a mil to the right.
I think we all had 5 shots, and I think I hit it on the 4th shot.
Impact.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Where at?
Done, sir.
All right.
Bam. Where I hit him in the ass.
Now, I didn't hit the gong. The gong is like the bullseye on this buffalo or this moose that we're shooting a mile away, and it's gigantic. Oh, I didn't hit it. I hit low. I kneecapped the moose. But that's all I needed. I did have one more shot left, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just let Sherm get this shot because the rain is rolling in, and it's, I'm not really comfortable because I don't like being cold and wet.
How often do people hit it on the first time? 20%?
Sherm decides he's gonna take this uber serious and he's gonna hit this gong, which I am not mad at him at all.
So no one's hit inside the circle yet?
Not today.
Low, right?
Not mad at him at all. Maybe just a little bit because we're getting wet while waiting for him to do this.
That had to be it.
Impact gong.
I'm done. Done.
We both hit the target, Sherm hit the gong, and now we're gonna drive down to actually put in perspective how big the target was and how far the target was. And that was pretty cool because that target was far.
We far.
We get to the moose, the rain is coming.
Come on, Sherman, let's do this drop and get out this rain. I know
I'm
your
trying
ass
to do
already
something
wet.
on social media.
Do that shit at the clubhouse.
Shermichael wants to tell us why he was so successful at hitting the moose.
Wow, that's quite, wow.
Yeah, but
That's
see,
unfortunate.
But you see the line?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because you didn't get that.
Oh, shut up, Sherm. They gave you extra shot.
They gave him an extra bullet, which was my extra bullet, which he wouldn't have had to hit the gong when he hit the gong if he would have only had his bullet, if I wouldn't have left one there for him.
You shot the gong on 6. You were only supposed.
Was that 6 shots?
See, guys. He wants to glamorize. He wants to glamorize the achievement, but he doesn't glamorize the extra that he always gets.
Those of us who believe in hard work, because hard work pays off.
He didn't give me my props for that at all. He just gloated about the fact that he hit the gong and I didn't.
John, amazing.
Hey, listen. Don't throw your clothes in the dryer now.
If you don't get your ass in this side by side and get us out this rain.
Bro, this is so crazy. Before I came, both days were sunny.
The clouds just opened, just the floodgates open. We had to stop. We had to hold squat for a little bit. And just wait inside on the Prairie Fire office because it was just raining so hard.
What is this? I just got here.
Shermichael brought the rapture with him.
The last thing that we wanted to do was just see where one of their crown jewels of the property is going to be nestled, and that is their massive clubhouse that they're going to be building. They're sparing no expense because you're coming all this way and they want to just give you the most complete experience possible.
So where we are right now is where the clubhouse is going to go. 50,000 square foot, state-of-the-art clubhouse, pro shop, gunsmith shop, an A6R virtual reality shooting facility inside there, or cigar lounge, a couple of bars.
It's just gonna be first rate, first class, all the way, overlooking this amazing property. You get to see all the mountains, all the canyons.
The entire face of this, facing west, will be entirely glass with balconies so that you can come out, enjoy a nice beverage, a cigar, or just hang out and watch the sunset over the mountains in the west.
Oh man.
It's really gonna be a great place to go and have a cigar and a bourbon at an end of a full day of shooting.
We appreciate having you out, man.
It's been a pleasure.
Thanks for having us, Sonny, man. This has been great, man. Thank you, sir.
It's been a pleasure, Sonny.
Michael, enjoyed it, man.
Thank you, brother.
Definitely
This
have
was
to have
fun.
you back out soon.
This was fun. This was quite a blast. I enjoyed myself. Being able to get away from the craziness of the world to come shoot some guns.
Mm-hmm. Shotgun.
So guys, that ends our amazing trip to Prairie Fire, Nevada. Shout out to all of the Prairie Fire staff that just were so hospitable. Ben and Scott on the range with us, Sonny and General O'Neill, and special shout out to General Miller who extended the invitation to us in the first place. This was an absolute amazing experience. Prairie Fire in a nutshell is not only the shooting experiences and the skill building, but it's the leadership, it's the camaraderie, and it's the overall ideal that we can be strong and confident Americans.
Our mission statement is the best day of shooting of your life. We feel like at Prairie Fire, we're building that every single day.
I enjoyed my time at Prairie Fire. I'm sure the rest of the team did, and so did Shermichael. And in classic Guns Out fashion, we end it with a bang. Or should I say, a crash. Can't make this shit up. If you like this video, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss content like this in the future. Help us grow our channel so we can help to continue to grow the community. Also, be sure to go to GunsOutTV.com and check out the deals from all of our partners on the discount codes page. Let's go.